Hello and welcome to Megawatt News. I'm Katie Scott. Today's hottest stories: Nikon launches a $2,000 DSLR, Asus, is it abandoning the EPC, Google signs a deal for Android Maps, and eBay gets fined over designer fakes. Nikon currently is #1 in the more than 700 quid price bracket for DSLR cameras, but will it keep this positioning? Well, it seems to think so, and the D700 could be the camera to see it stick in the #1 place. We went down to the worldwide launch to see what the camera is all about and also got our hands on the model for a quick review, which is on Megawatt now. Stay tuned. Nikon has today launched worldwide the new D700, which firmly sits in between the D3 and D300 DSLRs, which have been a massive success for the company. The main features are the 12.1 megapixel sensor, which is in fact the same sensor which you've got in the Pro-end D3, but you've also got a whole host of other features which have been seen in the D3 and the D300, including technology which recognises a human within a picture, and also colour tracking technology, which is perfect for example, sports photographers who need to capture action really quickly. Other main points with this camera is that the D700 is the first FX model to be this compact, but it's also the first to have a dust reduction system, which is very important because obviously getting dust into your camera can wreck it. This camera is coming out the end of this month and it's just a penny under $2,000. Fear not, your fave dinky device isn't disappearing, but Asus have finally twigged that those of us who have hands bigger than a 10-year-old child's can sometimes struggle to type on that ultimate of portable PCs, the Asus E. Rumours are circling that Asus is going to bring out replacements for the E900 and 901, the latter which only appeared in March. The new models are the 904 and 905, both of which apparently will keep their predecessors' 8.9-inch screens and their prices. So what's different? Well, Asus have realised that the bigger the keyboard, the easier it is to type, so the new models will have the chassis designed for the company's 10.2-inch models. This means you can have a roomier keyboard, but also space for a bigger battery. It's all just rumours though for the moment, but we'll let you know the facts as soon as Asus lets us know. Okay, so Google's Android platform may have been beset by delays, but there has been some good news, especially if you're a mobile phone user who's prone to getting lost. Google has signed a long-term deal with map provider TeleAtlas, so that when the first Android mobiles finally appear, owners will be able to get access to maps for more than 200 countries. TeleAtlas says the agreement spans Google's current and future map-based services and navigation offerings across mobile, online and desktop environments, so Google Maps, Google Earth services and mobile applications such as Google Maps for mobile as well as Android. It seems naughty knockoffs have got e-commerce giant eBay into a spot of bother. The parent company of Louis Vuitton has demanded damages from the site, alleging that eBay's French arm did not do enough to prevent the sale of counterfeit items like branded bags, perfumes and sunglasses. At one point in 2006, apparently 90% of the LVMH goods on sale on eBay were fakes, the fashion company told a Paris court. eBay has now been ordered to pay a whopping €38.6 million in compensation, and it's also had to reach into its pockets for a further €3.25 million to pay perfume brands including Christian Dior. These brands would have an absolute hissy fit though if they went to my local market on a Sunday morning. So it must have been an awfully slow news day over at the Times, that bastion of British journalism, because one of their tech journalists took today an opportunity to take a pop at, yes, British tech websites. First of all, one of my female colleagues at Stuff TV got it in the neck. Apparently she bounces around like she needs a pee, and then he turned on yours truly. Apparently I know what I'm talking about, which is nice of him, but I'm an awkward looking lady. He then turned over to the States and talked about the nice chaps over at CNET, but he absolutely showered them with praise. No mention though of the female journalist working at CNET. Perhaps our man over at the Times only likes boys. Those were today's headlines. Make sure you join us again tomorrow for more news and views from the world of gadgets and technology. Thanks for watching.